currently on 191 on our way down south. We're 282 miles from Zion, crossing over the pass. Here's our elevation. Nope. Yeah, 9114. Summit is 9,000. We have an 8% decline percentage. Just click it over.
I don't know how to do it. You just do it.
Marlena is crossing the Rockies. That's a big plan, yeah. Okay, here's where you make the left in 1/2 mile.
Prepare to turn left in 1/2 mile.
Speed limit 20, your speed 22. Go. Why don't you stop here and let me drive?
I'm good.
Okie dokie.
I'm good.
Okay.
You film, I drive.
Tobacco use area. So we're in Price.
In 300 yards, turn left onto US 191.
We're out here where they're mining coal, taking it out of the ground. What was you were saying that most of America is heated by coal, Chuck?
Most of America power is coal.
The power. Coal mines all around in these here hills of Utah. There's just a lot of rocky canyons here in Utah. All along the scenic route. Canyons, cliffs, valleys. Dry, dry. We're just cruising along on Highway 70 through the Red Mountains, coming on down through Utah. And the landscape is changing once again. Little red hills and little green valleys, snow-capped mountains off in the distance. It's interesting, as you drive, the state changes. The landscape has changed dramatically in all the states we've been in. Off in the distance there, sucking on that beautiful green grass. Beautiful, beautiful valley, beautiful hills with all the colors beyond. Just so beautiful.
Look at the red rocks dead ahead.
Oh, so beautiful. Red rock.
He said, I wonder if this is Red Rock Candy Mountain. He said we'd go by it, I think.
Red Rock Candy Mountain. So scenic. Caught up to this big Red Rock Candy Mountain. Snow-capped mountains off in the distance again. We've had them the whole trip. We're all along the Seaver River now as we head towards Zion. And things are green because we got a river flowing by us. The Seaver, there it is. There it is. Somewhere off there. Yeah, just get little peeks of it here and there. There's a little peak. My goodness, that's beautiful. My goodness, that's beautiful. Yeah, some beautiful shots. Here's the Big Rock Candy Mountain, right here that Jack was talking about. It does look like candy.
Rock candy.
Rock candy. Oh, I'd love to have some rock candy. It's been years since I've had that. Well, hello back there. It's a nice area. This is called this is called Big Rock Candy Mountain Resort area.
Real slow.
We're just blasting through this canyon. And the river's on the other side now. How about that? First it was on our right, now it's on our left. It's a nice river. The Seaver River. Oh, Chuck would like to be out there casting a line. Huh, Chuck?
I'm too tired from fishing yesterday.
How many fish did you catch yesterday, Chuck?
That we ate?
We ate 7.
Okay, I caught maybe 2 of them.
But how many did you catch and release?
Maybe 3 or 4.
So it was a good day.
Yeah.
A good time was had by
They're
all.
a very big trout.
Biggest trout you ever caught.
Biggest trout I ever caught. Before I had a chance to get a picture of it, Jack had cut his head off.
Oh. Wide open spaces again. Here's our little traveler. Hello, little traveler. Hello, little traveler. Hello, little traveler. Huh?
Got that Cliff Bar handy in the
Yes,
Cliff
honey,
Bar.
honey. Kind of body of water we're riding along. It's very alkaline, but very pretty color, like aquamarine. There's a better shot of it back there. Out the back window.
Look at this.
Hello. Meow. Hello, Grumpy. Have a few head of cattle. Yeah, lots of calves. Springtime, calving season.
Oh, there's some fucking.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
I didn't mean to have that on, by the way. I'm sorry.
The horses have a nice pool of water.
That looks the same color too, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
So it just must be clear water.
There. The river is right along with us all the way. And as we come around this corner, we're going to see Rhino Rock. There it is. You can see why it's called Rhino Rock. It has a little horn.
It also looks like Pluto.
Yeah, it does look like Pluto.
That looks like a praying wolf.
That's some jagged peaks. The landscape is changing once again.
We're passing by Bryce Canyon right now on our way to Zion. Goodbye, Bryce. Look at the gorgeous meadow. This is all approaching Zion National Park. 6% downgrade. Oh,
Geodesic dome homes as we come into Zion National Park. Ooh, look at those beautiful red cliffs. Must be a dude ranch where you can camp and go ride horses up the canyon.
Might be.
There's definitely picnic tables and campground. Wasn't identified, but it's a little town right outside Zion National Park. I think this is Mount Carmel.
No, we're 17 miles from Mount Carmel.
Well, what was the name of this little town? Did you ever see?
Home of Cop. Sheriff's Town.
We've been coming down out of the mountains for quite some time now. Slowly coming down into the Zion National Park. But I guess we've got a ways to go yet.
And he knew that I was... Oh,
Porking.
are you?
It's on and going. Aren't you going to narrate a little bit?
No.
It's on and running. Watch your driving. Watch your driving. Watch your driving.
I'm watching the road, not the camera.
Okay, that's enough of that.
See all the skid marks?
Yeah. I'm taking pictures. I don't know why the water is so turquoise here. Chuck seems to think it's full of sulfuric acid or something. No, you just were kidding?
That's just kidding. That's a half right.
Zion National Park. West 9, Zion National Park. This way
Drive
to Zion.
9.4 miles.
This way to
We're not
Zion.
driving 9.4 miles. Let's do this.
We're kind of in the park. Signs everywhere said this is Zion National Park, but then said we got a ways to go still. I don't understand. I thought this was it.
It starts when you go in and pay.
Okay.
That's where the park starts.
Okay.
And if saw a sign that said Zion, 9 miles, because Zion is in mountains. You know, it's a valley that goes down in.
Well, we made it. Mountain Resort, Zion Mountain Resort. This is where we're staying. Cabins. All up on the mountain.
We're here.
Zion Mountain Ranch.
Zion Mountain Ranch.
You didn't get the sign? There's the sign.
For some reason, we're looking right into the sun, so we're not
There's
getting the sign.
Indian.
There's the Indian. Okay. Here we are at Zion Mountain Ranch. 5 o'clock horseback rides just starting. There's the buffalo preserve out there. There's lots of buffalo. Hopefully they'll be over here to check us out. You can see the mountains of Zion National Park, which is the entrance is just a couple miles that way. We've got a beautiful log cabin, but it has a few amenities that are kind of fun. One of the amenities is a flat panel high-def TV, king-size bed, nice leather sofa, beautiful view out the window of the buffalo preserve, and they look like they're starting to move. Back here we have a kitchenette with microwave, refrigerator, coffee maker, sink, dining table, view of the horse pasture and preserve, clawfoot tub, which has been converted into, of course, a jacuzzi. I think this will do. Our first buffalo by our cabin.
Let me have the binoculars, please. See that animal out in the middle of the field? Small animal out in the middle of the field.
Look at him running. Good shot.
The herds! The herds are a-running!
And they're going right where the other one was, the young one. Look at the little baby.
Little babies. Huh.
They all went to the mud. But I bet there's feed there.
Lots and lots of babies. Oh my goodness, there's almost a white one. It's definitely light brown. Look. I'd like to know what happened to the one that was dragging something on his tail back this way. Oh. Is it just about...
We got to get them in the morning. Hopefully they'll be around.